The objective of this library aide job is to keep the library neat and position materials on the shelves. Aides also assist circulation and library staff as needed. The equipment used includes a cart, bookshelves, and step stools. The materials used include books and other materials, and bookends. The work environment is an inside work environment with heat and air conditioning. The worker observed was 5 feet 1.5 inches tall. The work methods for the observed library aide job include shelving material, removing books that have been on the shelves for 6 months in the new area, a process called shelf reading, which is completed by sections throughout the library. The goal is to make sure that the material in a given section is in order and looks neat. Aides additionally shift books when necessary or move materials to different areas. Library aides will also clean the shelves. They also withdraw and file magazines after 1 year of being on the shelves. It's important to note that step stools are available. However, they were not used during this observation period. It's also good to know that the library is much busier in June and July, so the workload is heavier during those months. In general, 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. is the busiest time in this library. There were several ergonomic risk factors observed for the library aide position. Repeated and sustained exertions were rated as a medium pace. Hands were in constant steady motion and exertion to complete work tasks. Sustained exertions were observed and included continuous standing and walking. Forceful exertions were required to push and pull the cart of materials and to get and position handfuls of books and materials. Awkward postures were observed and include neck flexion and lateral bending to read spines on material positioned on shelves, torso lateral bending and flexion to view and get the material on the cart, torso flexion to get and position material from or on lower shelves, kneeling and squatting to position books on the bottom shelf, elevated and extended arms to get and position books from or on upper shelves. The mechanical or localized contact stress observed was contact stress between the forearm and hand and bookshelf edges and edges of the material. The recommendations for the library aide job include: develop a cartwheel maintenance plan to decrease forceful exertions. Investigate larger cartwheels to decrease forceful exertions. Store material between elbow and knee height as much as possible to decrease posture stress. Long term, investigate stacks with rotating shelves to decrease posture stress. This would also make material more easily accessible to patrons. Universal design principles can be used to make the material more accessible to patrons with disabilities.